Good morning. Let's do AM Sports here with me, Muftawu Nabila Abdullah. We start with the Black Queens, and they will be in action later today against Senegal. It is the second leg of their international friendly against the Senegalese. The first leg, which was at the Accra Sports Stadium, ended 3-0 in favor of Ghana's female senior national team. And the second leg will be happening later today at the same venue. Head coach of the team, Nora Hoftel, has been speaking about the importance of such friendly matches as she seeks to build a formidable team that can compete at the continental and global level.
Yes, of course. I mean, at the moment we're still in a process where we need to bring our squad together, bring the puzzle pieces together to a big collective. We are flying in international players. We have over 70 players abroad in the nationals. So for us, it's important to bring them in. It's a long travel for them, but I'm very happy that, like Asuma, those players are flying in. They bring us a lot of quality. But besides, we also work with the domestic squad. So it's also important they are very young in our league. You know, most of the players are under 20 years old. So we want to bring the young talents in. Some we brought on the pitch are 16, 17 years old. The striker we brought in. So at the moment it's finding a bit the right structure players, but then adding also some young talents. All in all, yes.
Former Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, George Free, has urged the leadership of the football governing body led by Kurt Okereke to make a case before government on the need to sponsor Ghana Premier League. According to him, he does not understand why there's always money when it comes to the Black Stars, but the GFA finds it very difficult in securing sponsorship for the domestic competition. He was speaking to my colleague, Nathaniel Atto.
I have a different approach.
Okay, tell me about it.
To securing sponsorship for a product like the Premier League.
Okay.
And I'll explain. You see, I find it difficult to understand that when the Black Stars are playing, we can get all the resources from government to fund it. But when the teams like House of Folk Kotoko are participating in club competitions in Africa, we can't fund same. I find it difficult to understand. I think that the FA need to sit down with the sports ministry and make a case.
For that matter, government?
Yes. To make a case that yes, our number one product, apart from the Black Stars, and in terms of football in Ghana, I'm talking of the Premier League, we need the government help for some states agencies to support the Premier League. Elsewhere, it's done. Well, if you have a good rapport and you are able to explain, you are able to put the numbers on the table to explain to government that no, Mr. President, can you speak to Ghana Gas, GMPC, Vodafone to come to our aid? I think that if you make a genuine case and the president can understand that yes, our number one league in Ghana needs sponsorship and the state must find a way to sponsor. Why not? I will explain why you need to fund Premier Division in Ghana through a collaboration with the Ministry of Youth and Sport. That, if you look at this country, take out politics. There's only one product that unites the country, which is football. Irrespective of our House of Folk or our Asante Kotoko or our Olympics, on every Sunday, a sporting activity engage the attention of the citizenry. And this is good for social development of our country. Every country, every government that does not pay heed to the youth, the upbringing of the youth, you are in serious trouble. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I think that the FA need to make a case before government. Make a case before government. Why you need government to support in securing sponsorship for the league. And I don't think this is far from where other countries have been able to do it and they've succeeded. I can mention a lot of countries where, even here in Nigeria here, state governors take over the running of leagues in their various jurisdictions? State governments. So I'm saying that in Ghana, if we are able to put the numbers and tell the president that, Mr. President, in every week, if we are able to get a sponsorship to take care, these are the number of people that football take care of. The number of people. Because remember, the clubs, when there's a football activity at Accra Sports Stadium,
there's a ripple effect.
Yes. The byproduct.
Sure.
Everybody, including yourself, you're good. So we need to make a case. We need to make a case and let government understand that, Mr. President, we need your support in order to secure a sponsorship for our Premier League.
From the Ghana Premier League, we go to Europe, and tonight, UEFA Champions League football returns. Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. We hear from the managers of the two teams. First, from Pep Guardiola, who is seeking to get the advantage of booking a ticket to the semi-final of the competition. He's playing against an old nemesis in Thomas Tuchel, who denied him an opportunity of winning his first Champions League title about 2 seasons ago. We'll have live commentary of that fixture on Joy 99.7 later tonight. It's the UEFA Champions League, the big night when it comes to European football. On this note, we'll wrap up AM Sports here with me, Muftawu Nabila Abda. You can head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. We appreciate your company this morning.